very much mid-table form at the moment. We were top of the league briefly during the spell of games that I have been doing since you last seen us, but we've had a bit of a drop-off in form. But to cheer everybody up today, we've got some Checker Trade Trophy nonsense. Yay! Hey guys, welcome back to Small Football Manager 2017 and part 3 of Season 10 of Non-League to Legend with Gateshead, and today, here we are with 2 matches, one against Sheffield in the Checker Trade Trophy and away to Huddersfield in League 1. So, that's the results since I last seen you. You know, we were unbeaten for quite a while. I think I last seen you around here against Colchester. Well, we beat Stoke on penalties in the Checker Trade Trophy. We then drew 0-0 with Oldham, but then beat Crewe 3-2. Jack Ballantyne, Jerome Sinclair and James Weir scoring there. We then drew 1-1 with Accrington Stanley, Jack Ballantyne scoring there, and then we scored our last goals in a 2-2 draw against Coventry. We were 2-0 up in this... no, we were 2-1 up in this game. Owen Doyle and Jerome Sinclair scoring. But then a 0-0 draw against Oxford and a 3-0 defeat against Portsmouth mean that in this table we are currently in 9th position. You know, despite that run of games without a win, we're still in 9th. 2 points off the playoffs. Still amazingly only 6 points off the top. Just shows how tight it is at the moment. And it'll be interesting if we can get back on track today with the second game of today's episode against Huddersfield. So let's have a look at the team that are going to be playing Sheffield United today. We've got Pavel Sokol in goal, we've got Herriot, Baxter Melbourne and Oramonde in defence. We've got Sylvester, Bannister and Weir in the middle, with Doyle starting behind Ballantyne and Jerome Sinclair. I'm looking for Jack Robinson, he's still suspended. He was sent off a couple of matches ago. I didn't know whether he'd come back yet. Right then, here we go. Let's hopefully get a victory today. It would be nice if we did win and get through to the Checker Trade Trophy second round or whatever it is. Because it would be nice to have a good cup run in this competition, maybe try and win it. You know, people make fun of it all the time, but you know, I think it's silverware at the end of the day if we can get it. James Weir's just put us 1-0 up. Sheffield United in League 2 these days, so we're overwhelming favourites for this match. So yeah, we should be looking to do it. Yeah. 1-0. Pardon me, Jack Ballantyne with the assist, James Weir smashing it into the back of the net, and it is 1-0. Arsenal under 23s, Tottenham under 23s, just looking for big teams in here. Newcastle, I guess. Chelsea, Man U, Isco. Was that Isco played in the Checker Trade Trophy? That's hilarious if so. We'll have a good look at that. Oramonde to Doyle. Weir, now Sylvester, Sinclair, Doyle. Doyle to Ballantyne to Sinclair into the middle, and Sylvester's just scored an absolute beauty. Gonçalo Sylvester with his 3rd goal of the season. Jerome Sinclair with the assist. What a goal that is, a proper volley. I really want to see if it was Isco. It was. 33 years old, he's not even playing in the reserves, he's just playing at the Checker Trade Trophy for fun. That is absolutely hilarious. I can't believe that. Cannot believe that. Well, 2-1. Bolton has just scored. Luke Bolton with his 10th goal of the season. A bit of a defensive mistake, but Doyle shouldn't have been that far back anyway. So, yeah, we're 2-1 up. Currently looking like going through as it stands, which would be very, very good. We're obviously playing Mansfield in the last match, so yeah, Sheffield and Stoke will be playing each other, meaning it'll be impossible for us to go out at that point. So Oramonde to Ballantyne to Doyle, forward to Sinclair, 3-1, absolutely brilliant. Time to bring players off. James Weir coming off for Gus Mafuta. We're going to bring Mike Melbourne off for E03 and bring on Marlon Phillips for Owen Doyle. skip that. Nobody's really bothered about that goal. If you were, let us know in the comments. But here we are, last minute now. Mafuta, Phillips, Bannister to Ballantyne. And that's surely going to be it now. 30 seconds to go. Bannister, E03, Sinclair, Brown Baker, Odell, Mafuta, Misfoots. And that's it. 3-1. We're through in the Checkatrade Trophy, which is good. Yeah, couldn't have asked for more in that match, really. Maybe a clean sheet would have been nice. A bit of a defensive blunder, really. I think that's probably where we're weakest in goal. But we qualify for the Northern Section second round. And where are we expected to qualify? Well, the second round. So they're quite happy with us. Yeah, obviously we've got the FA Cup to come as well. They want us to reach the third round this year. That's a lot of pressure, especially if we draw teams around us. But yeah, it'd be nice to have a good run in the FA Cup as well. But anyway, it's time for a game against Huddersfield. Whereabouts are they in the table? They're 12th. Let's have a look at their history. They've been in the Championship forever on the save and got relegated last season. Neil Harris now their manager. Who's he currently manager of? Looks like Millwall. Yeah, Millwall. So anyway, that is going to be that. I shall see you for the Huddersfield match. Just a couple of changes to tell you about then. Romain Sawyers has come in for the international duty of Owen Doyle, or the injury of Owen Doyle actually. And also we've brought in Jack Robinson at left back. So let's get into it. Don't know how I feel about this game. We're obviously not in the best of form in the league, but this would be a good game to step back on it against a team that should be fighting for promotion this season. I mean, they're not too far off, but in points wise, but position wise they're well off where they'd expect to be. Here's Sinclair. Now Sawyers puts it in the back of the net. Romain Sawyers with his first goal for Gateshead. That's a pretty damn good goal as well. It looked like Sinclair with the assist, perhaps. No, it was actually Ballantyne, and then Sawyers smashes it into the back of the net. 1-0. Very happy with that. Harriet. Now Cooper. Sylvester. Weir. Sawyers. Ballantyne. Baxter, Robinson, Weir, Sylvester, Ballantyne. That's forward to Sinclair. What a goal that is. Yeah, genius. 8th goal of the season now for Jerome Sinclair. What a little bit of skillage just to tap it into the inside and whack with the right foot into the top corner. That can't be Dean Whitehead, surely. No, it's not. 10 years into the future, I don't think he'll be playing. He's 35 now. But Huddersfield have just scored with Calvert-Lewin, and it's a pretty solid goal. 2-1 now, which isn't good. We want to have that 2-goal cushion going into half time. Doesn't look like we're going to have that luxury, unfortunately. But at half time it's 2-1. Don't get complacent out there, lads. Want to bring this victory home. 3 points would be, you know, very well received at this point. And Sawyers has got his second goal of the game. I haven't really played him this season, but now I've seen this from him. He could well be finding himself a first team regular. Owen Doyle hasn't been brilliant recently, so yeah, it might be something to look at to bring Romain Sawyers into the squad. Harriet away. Here's now Reynolds, Cooper, Calvert and Gill. Oh, just wide. 60 minutes have passed in this game. We're now going to bring James Weir off and put Robbie McKenzie on. We're also going to bring Luke Dreher on for Sylvester, because I think Sylvester deserves a bit of a rest. Get it? Yeah. Here's Ballantyne. Now Mackenzie, Sawyers. That's into the middle, and it's 3-2 now. That's just, I mean, we're defensively shocking so far this season. I mean, what is the keeper doing there? That is woeful. I think Ross Etheridge is coming back into the squad next match. Mick Herriot is injured. We're going to bring Jordan Clark on. I don't know where E03 went. Oh, international break, sorry. That's where he's gone. Bamford. Now Reynolds. Oh, Cooper's made it 3-3. We're just throwing away too many victories. Too many points have been dropped. I mean, it's just shocking defensively. Just so much space. And it's not beyond the realms of possibility of Huddersfield winning this match now. That's full time though. 3-3. I can't really help but display disappointment in that match. You know, we were 3-1 up, 2-0 up, and to come out with 3-3 is very meh. You know, that's not what we wanted. But we're 9th in the table. We're still close enough to the promotion spots, which is where we want to be this year. You know, top half / playoff fighting positions, I think, is where we need to be this season. And you know, in fairness, we are there. So maybe we can't be expecting much more. But that is a horrific run of league games. I mean, that's 5 without a win and we're still 9th. So positives there, but we're riding off a good start at the minute. We need to kick on in the next few matches, and hopefully by the next time I see you, which will be the FA Cup first round when we do Posh, and the FA Cup first round, we'll have hopefully picked up a couple of victories and looking a lot stronger. So if you've enjoyed that, make sure you leave a like down below. It really does mean a lot for me and for the channel. And yeah, hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.